Hi all, I've made many videos before recommending free mobile games for you, but I haven't forgotten about PC gamers either. With our economy, many can't afford expensive PC games, but don't despair just yet. I'm here for you. In this list, you'll find free games on Steam or Epic. Thank you for watching. I've listed the games. Watch the entire video to avoid missing them. Before we start our list, I'd be really happy if you subscribe to the channel and give this video a solid like. That way I can come back with an even better game list for you. All right then, I'll stop talking and start our list. Number 15, Spectre Divide. Now this game might seem like a typical Valorant or a similar online shooter to you. However, when you play Spectre Divide, you can actually see that it brings a lot of innovation to this genre. So first of all, the game stands out with its more linear and sweet graphical style. But this isn't the innovation I'm referring to. The first difference from other 5v5 online shooters is that it focuses on 3v3 matches instead of 5v5. You might think this is the same old thing, but wait. The real highlight is the Spectre feature, also in the game's name. So every player has a Spectre, and it's kind of like one soul and two bodies. So you can control both bodies, and at the same time, you have to protect two areas. And of course, you have to determine your strategy accordingly. If you're looking for a different alternative in this genre, you can try it for free. 14. Dungeonborn is a PvP game that you can play in the first-person shooter genre, set entirely in an old medieval world. Bro, if you're bored of futuristic or modern themes with lots of high-tech weapons and all that, this game is just for you. So, if you want to grab your sword and shield and dive into online matches with blood, sweat and tears, I think you should give it a try. It's free, just download it, you have nothing to lose. 13. Zombie Blocks 2, not just zombies, but zombie blocks. To be honest, I don't even know if there's a first game of this. Even though I used to play Minecraft like crazy back in the day, I haven't really heard much about it. But when I came across it the other day, I thought it was just a classic Minecraft-like shooter game. And actually, it is. But the game also has a structure that really draws you in. In Zombie Blocks 2, you try to survive against waves of zombies in a post-apocalyptic world. I found it similar to Unturned, which I played before, and it's just as enjoyable. Give it a try, you won't regret it. 12. Fortnite Ballistic. Now, we love the king Fortnite, but is it just first-person shooter Fortnite? I really love this. To be honest, 3. Personally, I prefer the first-person shooter genre over third-person shooter games. However, even though Fortnite is a third-person shooter, it's still a game played from a third-person perspective. I still like it. But first-person shooter Fortnite? Now that's what I call awesome. Instead of classic Fortnite, this game has a classic Counter-Strike, global offensive mode, meaning you can jump into 5v5 matches with a plant and defuse the bomb mindset. It's a different kind of game. I definitely recommend you check it out. After all, it's free. 11. Trazen. This game is really a lot of fun. Trazen is an absolutely amazing game with linear graphics where you try to find the traitor. Actually, even though the logic isn't exactly the same, we could say this game is like an armed and Italian mafia version of Among Us. Trazen, which is a multiplayer game, is one where voice chat with other players is very important. Because while you're looking for the traitor, you also have to prove your innocence. Of course, if you're innocent. It's an incredibly fun game. I definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10. Arena Breakout Infinite. First of all, this game has very realistic graphics. The graphics in Arena Breakout might surprise you. Honestly, it's really nice to see such solid graphics in a free game. The gameplay structure of the game is exactly in the style of Escape from Tarkov. So, it's an extraction shooter game where you start from one point and try to reach the extraction point on the map. However, in this gameplay style, if you get shot while moving through the map, you can lose your entire inventory. Be careful. 9. Bloodstrike is a free game with amazing visuals that I mentioned in my previous video, including its mobile version. You can play this game for free both on mobile and PC. Visually, it's totally a Warzone-style game. So basically, 99 players jump out of a plane, and you try to survive in a Battle Royale style. Actually, this game also has some elements reminiscent of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds Mobile. It has a mix of elements, but overall, it's a pretty good game. I recommend it. Harbinger, actually, this game is ideal for those who really love that retro vibe. Harbinger's graphics also look really amazing. It's a game where you try to mow down waves of enemies with bullets, while also dodging left and right and pulling off different maneuvers. Its dark and fun theme really looks amazing. If you like retro and fast-paced games, you should check it out. 7. Pixel Gun. 3D PC, I'm not sure if it's due to my passion for Minecraft or another reason. Once again, I added a pixel graphic, Minecraft-like game to the list. I added it, but do you know why? Anyway, this game is really one of the highest quality free-to-play games out there. You can enjoy playing this game together with your friends. If I talk a bit about the structure of the game, it's a full-fledged online first-person shooter. However, this game also has great mod support. You can play with over 1,500 weapons and many mods. I highly recommend it. Banana shooter. Come on, man. Who shoots with a banana? Anyway, Banana Shooter is actually a really fun and just as absurd online first-person shooter game. It's already funny that you're shooting at enemies with a banana, but the fact that the game takes place in the Backrooms world is even funnier. That feeling like you're playing from a video home system tape adds a really unique vibe. I definitely recommend you try it. It's free, so there's no downside. Next up, Halo Infinite, the latest in the Halo series. That was a bad joke. I assume everyone knows Halo. But for those who don't know, it's one of the top game series from Microsoft Studios. Honestly, I finished the story mode, but the online version is free. And it's already a game that has received top marks from players. If you like online first-person shooters, it definitely won't disappoint you. 4. Black Squad. This game could actually be a serious alternative to the Call of Duty multiplayer version. While its fast-paced gameplay may resemble Call of Duty at times, it's a great game on its own merits. The game modes include 8 vs 8 team deathmatch, demolition, assassination, and destruction modes. You can play these modes either 5 vs 5 or 8 vs 8 if you want. Also, there are tons of different maps you can play on in all these modes. If you're seeking a Call of Duty alternative, give it a try. 3. Frontline Inferno. To be honest, the graphics of the game are quite funny and entertaining. Frontline Inferno has become a complete online first-person shooter game. It's a free first-person shooter game set in the atmosphere of World War II, with matches that are sometimes funny and sometimes fast-paced. It's an enjoyable game where you can join team deathmatch matches on your own team as either Axis or Allied forces. I suggest trying it. Killfish, bro. We've always begun with online shooters. Okay, but you're asking if there's a free first-person shooter game with action and its own story, right? Yes, there is. Killfish is an action-packed first-person shooter game that delivers an exhilarating gaming experience. The game draws you in with cleverly designed maps and unique action sequences that let you keep up with the excitement. If you're looking for a free action first-person shooter game on Steam that you can play solo, I definitely recommend checking it out. 1. Delta Force PC, bro. This game is top-notch. Seriously, because both the gameplay modes and the graphics are truly amazing. From the Conquest mode, where you can battle with lots of players at the same time, to its amazing modes that rival Escape from Tarkov, the Extraction shooter game, it's one of the best online first-person shooter games to come out recently. It's free on Steam. I definitely recommend you try it. Our video ends here, but I couldn't stop myself. If you want the second part of this list, be sure to let me know in the comments. Also, I would be very happy if you subscribe to my channel and like the video. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself and don't get tricked.